Alright, so now it's high time we head to the base where Metal Gear is being held, and it is right through this door actually. Don't have too far to go now. Chaff grenade, lovely. Whoa. Oh, I nearly forgot about that. But we need that ration. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Someone's on me. And good night. Lure that guy out. Good shot. Now, so you can see a camera over there, so I'm just gonna use an old chaff grenade. I go think the cameras don't pick up the dead bodies there. Actually, they were gun cameras. If there were regular cameras, I think they'd pick up the dead bodies, and then you get alert phase then. And here we are. There's itself now. Metal Gear Rex. And again, I'll say it again. That's actually my favorite Metal Gear, the Metal Gear Rex model. I mean, Metal Gear Ray is okay, and the one from Metal Gear Solid 5 is pretty cool. It just uses like the head from Metal Gear Rex. Let's see. Might as well get SOCOM here. Even though the place is quiet, there is one or two guards that'll be roaming about. Otacon, what do you want?
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong?
We know.
Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
And then there was also Metal Gear Solid 4 where it had the
Where are you now?
oh, the gecko. That was it.
But it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, no mechanics. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys. And besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it
And
to
that
me.
we will find out fairly soon actually.
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course. But there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yep.
Love that little glint in his glasses there when
Get in.
he was asked if he's a hacker. He's like,
I'll give it a try.
hell yeah I am.
On you.
Alright, you do that, Otacon. Now we see. Whoa. Good thing he didn't get the his walkie-talkie out and communicate to the rest of the guards.
Snake, it's me again.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I've never met a system.
Oh, yeah, you
like
gotta
that
be
busted.
careful with stuff like that.
Keep trying.
What I always say is always back your shit up. There's no guard there, but famous bullets, we don't need that. Ah, here, now, come on.
Snake,
Now what?
I did it.
You got past security?
Bingo.
Great. So what do you got?
Like how Snake is smiling now.
Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
Haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
And he's
Snake,
pissed.
I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought. The nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one up until now?
Because of the missile's rocket propulsion system. It would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Because of that?
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Pretty much.
Impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead.
Sorry if you hear
designed to
Lurie
penetrate
going by there.
hardened underground bases.
We learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate.
Not if I can help it.
And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
It would push back the signing of the START 3 treaty. If word gets out about this weapon, it'd cause a whole world of trouble.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You got some explaining to do.
Changed, Colonel.
I won't.
Yeah, Colonel, you used to be cool.
Snake, listen to me. This new
You changed a lot, man.
It's never actually been tested. Only simulated.
You mean with VR experiments?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise.
That's another Metal Gear game that don't have, you know, the VR missions one.
Experimental data to back
I remember
up
playing it. It was a
simulation.
bit of crack anyway.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than
That was the one where you can actually place the ninja and that.
Find the data anywhere on this
Then there was like the Metal Gear Substance
If
games,
the
which I
data is
never
important as
really
that would be
got to
carefully
play.
recorded.
Like I have the original Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid 3. I don't have the Substance versions.
Test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No. Ocelot took it from me.
Damn.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So, you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Alright. Oh, I see another guard there. Damn it, miss him. Nah, I got him now. He's dead. And I think that's a camera underneath there. So I gotta be mindful of that. I'm getting a phone call, but I think we're at the cutting now. Yep, there's the two of them. Like that.
I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
You're not gonna do much with that stuff now.
Set it for Cherna
Yeah, that's right. Use your other hand.
No, there's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss?
Liquid.
Two exact faces right there.
You know, Mr. Galukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
Ah, they're gonna use China as a test.
Site.
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon.
And there are the three computers you have to use the
What do you think that will do to
the card
US
key
reputation?
that we have.
Or the president's?
But like I said, we'll actually find out a little trick to it anyway.
India. I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about the new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion.
Damn.
All
That
for
is a
money.
lot of money.
That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well.
And funny enough, actually, I think you find out actually who the president is actually is. He's eventually going to be a character in
Octopus and the arms tech president.
Metal Gear Solid 2.
So it's true that it affects older people first.
Yeah, he ends up being a character in Metal Gear Solid 2.
Because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Yeah, probably.
Something to do with amphetamine and adrenaline levels in the blood. They deployed a product still in development into live combat. No surprise it was unreliable. They must have been desperate.
In any case, have you heard from your friend Colonel Sergei Golukovich at Spetsnaz yet?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's
Just press R2 to zoom in a bit on it.
The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its
I forgot you could
position
do that in the
as a
cutscenes.
they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? That Golukovich, he's no warrior, he's a politician.
Maybe so, but he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
Ah,
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we joined forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
so the guards were all under the
We're
under
not
Mantis's mind control. That's
We're
interesting.
going to dig in here. It's going to be a long war.
We could still escape.
We have the new nuclear power, and we're going to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? Fighting the whole
Liquid
world?
versus the world.
From here, we can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar and totally immune to interception. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
Boss, what about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
I have no interest in
I think also I was like, get your hand off me.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, you can call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
Boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden? If the code is entered again, it'll be deactivated.
No need
Camera
to
spotted
worry.
us.
The DARPA chief and the arms tech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
Well, I've one key.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Yeah, pretty much. Just because we survived the torture.
Snake, I found Baker's top secret files.
Great job.
Good lad.
How's it going there?
They finished inputting the PAL codes. So, how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see, the override system that the President was talking about, it can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
You need the keys for input. 3 of them.
But I only have the one. Where are the others?
And here's the trick.
You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy?
Yes. It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in one. Clever.
That is clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Now, I know I said that there's that this is kind of the annoying part, trying to get the different temperatures, but in this version, actually, there's a much easier method, actually, and it's actually in the underground base itself.
There should be a symbol on each screen.
Yeah, so there are the 3 computers.
Each symbol corresponds to a different
So,
key.
if we want to blue, you have to go to the area where you know, you fight Raven.
The room temperature key. See
That's the regular temperature.
Next to that goes
That's the one we have to go to Raven's place.
the one on the right is the high
And for that, you go to the blast furnace
Okay.
to get it red. But like I said, there's actually a much easier method in this version.
Right.
And I'll actually try that method out, actually.
Insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system, and it's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Uh-oh. Camera. No. Oh, jeez, even with the stove, he could still get the gun out. Oh, shite. Oh, that's not good.
In the drainage ditch.
Snake! This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
We'll see about that.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
So it's all the way down there into the drainage ditch. Alright, so guess I'll leave it at that, and in the next part we'll get that key back.